What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Advice. We are back. Now, everyone knows Ursaluna is the most anticipated Pokemon. You know, everybody's talking about using it with Cresselia, Enamorus, Glastrier. I wanted to build a team that could take advantage of Trick Room Ursaluna, but still beat the other ones in the mirror match. So, let's check out these battles. Alright, we do draw an Ursaluna mirror with our first casual ladder battle. I've noticed casual ladder's been a lot more regulation D than Uber spam, so that's nice. Gotta get that boy Chip involved. We have skill swap to get rid of Guts on Ursaluna. Mimikyu's problematic. I like Knuckles. I can go Terra Grass on Ursaluna and set up a substitute as well. Rillaboom's really strong here to deal with the Basculegion and the Ursaluna. But then again, Chip can handle that. I want to bring Urshifu to deal with that Ursaluna and mine as well. We don't need our Trick Room setter. I'm going to lock this in. So my Ursaluna is kind of in that mid-speed IV range, where it should underspeed most other Pokemon in Trick Room, but it'll also probably outspeed most Ursaluna once Trick Room's over. So see what we can do in this mirror match. Alright, he's got Jaws and Mimikyu. So, he trans threatened here. I'm going to foul play Basculegion. And I don't want to switch out. I'll just protect. I don't really mind if Trick Room goes up. We protect Knuckles. They do go for the wave crash into our protect. Perfect. And here comes that boy Chip, the one everybody's been missing. Bow. Oko with the super effective foul play. Peace. Mimikyu does set up Trick Room. And let's see who they bring out next. Okay, Ursaluna the Alpha. So, I'm going to go for the skill swap, and I'll just Terra and send a flash cannon at Mimikyu. We want to break the disguise and put some pressure on them next turn. This is the thing we've all seen. Terra Grass Pokemon with Flash Fire. It's a great combo. High horsepower does nothing. And there's that skill swap. So they're no longer Guts. They're just going to get burned by that Flame Orb. So they can switch out to reset this, but they're in a really awkward position at this point. We break Disguise. Chip tanks the Play Rough pretty well. But you know, even if we don't KO Ursaluna here with this foul play, which I don't suspect it will, we've stalled out enough of their Trick Room already that if they want to reposition, by the time they get Ursaluna back in and out, Trick Room will be just about up, and we can clean up with Urshifu. So they do switch out Ursaluna. Eelektross comes in. Takes a good chunk from foul play. I like that. And Mimikyu survives the flash cannon. That's pretty bulky. What's this? Weakness policy. Oh, that's interesting. So, I didn't know this, but I guess if you attack into a disguise with a super effective attack, it doesn't activate weakness policy. So, with the weakness policy boost, they are able to pick up Chip, but I mean, got off the skill swap to ruin their Trick Room. Big foul play into Basculegion. We can bring in Ursaluna now and just try to clean up with the last couple turns of their Trick Room. So, I'm going to Facade Eelektross and go for a Flash Cannon to Mimikyu to pick it up. Eelektross doesn't really threaten either of my Pokemon. It's got electric type moves that hit one of us for immunity and the other one not very effective. We don't pick up with the Facade. They go for a Flamethrower into Flash Fire, so You know, that grass typing can bait people into attacking with fire type moves, but it's not going to work. And Mimikyu goes down. So they are down to Ursaluna and Eelektross with, I believe, one more turn of Trick Room. Alright, so they're back in with Ursaluna. I'm going to just hit Ursaluna with Facade and go for a Flamethrower into Eelektross. We see their Terra. Terra Ground Ursaluna. Cool. So we have Surging Strikes for that if it survives this turn. We're faster in Trick Room, and we pick up the Oko with Facade. Let's go. Apparently my Ursaluna is slow enough to outspeed some Ursaluna in Trick Room, which I'm not upset about. They go for the Grass Knot. We tank it, and Flamethrower cleans up. Easy dub in the mirror match. Let's go. Team does exactly what it's built to do. Love to see it. Good game. Okay, game 2, we do have a couple Ubers, but that's alright. Rillaboom's pretty great into this team. Resist Garchomp, good against Kyogre, can't get spored. Looks like they got that Prankster skill swap into Amoonguss for the priority spore, so I like Umbreon. Can't get hit by Prankster moves. Urshifu's really nice here to take advantage of their rain. Takes care of the Chansey too. Setting Trick Room could be cool, but I think I just want to bring Ursaluna for the offense. Ursaluna can avoid spores with Protect into Flame Orb Burn. But the more I look at it, the more I feel like a Trick Room could really benefit us here. I feel like Ursaluna could just easily sweep under Trick Room. I would love to bring Chip, but I think we're going to go with Ursaluna here. Chip takes a lot of damage from Water Spout is my issue. And because I'm not leftovers, I have Wiki Berry on this build of Chip. If I get hit with 2 Water Spouts, I might just get KO'd past the Wiki Berry. Okay, Kyogre Amoonguss. This is a pretty decent spot. I could go fake out Trick Room here, but I think I just want to Wood Hammer the Kyogre just in case they're Scarf. And I'll try to set a Trick Room. I might get spored here, but it's worth the try. And if we get spored, maybe we can wake up quick enough to get up Trick Room before we go down. And as long as we take care of Kyogre, then Urshifu and Ursaluna should be in a pretty great spot against this team. Okay, they do switch out Kyogre. That's a good switch. Here comes Sableye. We do pick up the clean Oko with Wood Hammer. So no Prankster Spore shenanigans. They do just get off a regular Spore. That's fine. We burn a turn of sleep immediately, so there's a chance we wake up next turn. Nice to get some recovery after that Wood Hammer chip. And Kyogre comes back out. Okay, so we can't get Rage Powdered. I'm just going to go for another Wood Hammer and try to set this Trick Room. I was lucky enough in Dynamax Adventures in Sword and Shield to, on my very first try somehow, I don't know how it happened, I was actually shiny hunting for Cresselia, but the very first one I got had min speed, 0 speed IV, and 1 attack IV. So I felt like it'd be a slap in the face to whatever force blessed me with that to return it for the shiny. We do survive the crit water spout, and in return we take out Kyogre. So they're down to their last 2 Pokemon. And they just Pollen Puff and take out Rillaboom. But I mean, Rillaboom got 2 KOs, took out the Kyogre clean, took out the Sableye clean. And we stay asleep, but that's fine. 2 turns of sleep burned. So it's either Urshifu or Ursaluna. You know what? I like Ursaluna. We can protect right away, get this Flame Orb up, and not get slept. Mewtwo's their last Pokemon, so. My Ursaluna has a lot of special defense investment. I should be able to take a special attack from Mewtwo pretty well. I'm going to just protect here and try to get this Trick Room up. Probably don't, but I will take the Flame Orb. They just protect their Mewtwo. Ursaluna protects. What do they do with the Amoonguss? They Pollen Puff. So that's a good play. They're going to take out Cresselia before we can get the Trick Room up. Okay, so it's Urshifu and Ursaluna versus Mewtwo and Amoonguss. Now, I do have one Terra Grass Urshifu, but this one here is Terra Water. I just figured, being that we have Ursaluna on this team, we don't really need the Terra Grass to deal with Regielekis, and not having our own Rain Setter, having Terra Water to boost Urshifu's Surging Strikes is nice. So we will go for the Terra Water here, take away our Psychic weakness, and try to take advantage of this last turn or 2 of Rain to get off some big Surging Strikes. Okay, they just Rage Powder. And we see Side Strike into Urshifu. We tank that. It's a lot of damage. It's Life Orb. Okay. Are they Rocky Helmet? Nope, doesn't look like it. That's awesome. We do just about 50% to Amoonguss. They do have Citrus Berry, but I'm confident that Ursaluna can pick up this KO with Facade. Bow. Very good. Okay, so it's just Mewtwo versus Urshifu and Ursaluna. Do we have Rain left? Awesome, there's still a turn of Rain. Okay, cool. I'm going to go Facade into Mewtwo. And let's just double in with Surging Strikes. Perfect. They go for Disable. But Surging Strikes should pick up here in the Rain with Terra Boost. Looks like 2 hits will get it done. Bang. Kyogre Mewtwo with double support mons, no problem. GG. So the 2 best new Trick Room Pokemon, Ursaluna and Enamorus, both ignore Spore with Flame Orb and Overcoat, so I don't expect Amoonguss to be very popular. Awesome. Game 3, we got another Ursaluna Trick Room Mirror. This one has Enamorus as well. I don't need Trick Room in this matchup. I am going to let Chip get some play. Rillaboom's really great here too. Fake out, U-turn pivoting. Ursaluna can come in, get that Flame Orb off a U-turn. And then, I think I like Knuckles best in this matchup, just to try to wall the Enamorus and make sure we can hit it super effectively. Facade's pretty good into it, obviously, but, you know, if they're Terra Ghost or something. I mean, I guess we have Shadow Claw, but Heatran with Terra Grass and Substitute is pretty strong if they do get the Trick Room going, so. Let's let Knuckles get some shine as well. Alright, Amoonguss Ursaluna in the lead. So, Ursaluna is very likely to protect here. I want to just taunt Amoonguss, and I will Wood Hammer into Ursaluna just to keep him honest. If I can get some free damage into Ursaluna or anything that switches in, that's great. They go for the Terra. Okay, Terra Ghost, expecting Fake Out, so I'm glad we taunted that slot. Now, are they... Mental Herb is the question. There's the Ursaluna Protect. We get off a taunt. And no Mental Herb proc. You love to see it. Okay, so they can't Spore. Ursaluna is burnt. I could go for the skill swap here, but I think I'm gonna just go for Foul Play. I expect Ursaluna to switch out. Knockoff into Amoonguss could be nice, but I think I just want to make sure that Ursaluna doesn't do anything crazy here. Yeah, they do go for an attack, so I'm glad we decided to double in. We outspeed with both. Ursaluna is taken care of. Seems like they expected me to try to set up Trick Room and wanted to take advantage of mine, but as I've said, this team isn't meant to set up Trick Room exclusively. You know, we have the Trick Room option against faster teams, but we have countermeasures just in case we come up against a hard Trick Room team. And that's how I like to build my Trick Room teams. I don't like hard Trick Room. I like it to be an option, you know, because Trick Room is so common. Having that hard Trick Room versus hard Trick Room matchup is annoying, so I'd rather just, you know, have options when I build a slower team like this. I'm just going to Snarl and go for the Terra Fire U-turn just in case this Enamorus isn't min speed. Just want to check and see if Terra will be useful for anything else. I don't really think so. Want to keep Ursaluna a ground type just in case Regieleki's in the back. And we already took care of their Ursaluna, so Heatran can stay Fire Steel. Terra's probably best on Rillaboom here. So I'm just going to U-turn Amoonguss. And this Enamorus form is always going to have Overcoat ability, so we don't have to worry about Contrary. The other Enamorus, the upright one, Incarnate I believe, does have the potential to have Contrary, so you want to be careful snarling that one. But as we see, both these Pokemon are susceptible to special attack drops. We do see Rocky Helmet on Amoonguss, but Knuckles is a special attacker, and I'm just going to spam Snarl. Forex resist Dazzling Gleam with Knuckles, and Sludge Bomb is an immunity, so that's perfect turn for us. We get our HP back with both, and is Taunt over now? Yeah, Taunt's over. I'm just gonna play it safe and go for a Taunt. And then I will substitute just in case this Enamorus has Earth Power. And if they do, we can just Snarl and Protect next turn. And once they're -3, Earth Power shouldn't be threatening us too bad. So we get off the substitute. Taunt Amoonguss. They just go for another Dazzling Gleam. Does good damage into Chip, but we can definitely take another one if they don't crit. And they fail the Spore. So we're behind sub now. We're in great shape. If they want to use Dazzling Gleam to get rid of Chip, then they can't hit Knuckles. So I'll just Snarl again. and hit this Amoonguss with a flamethrower. I want to get rid of Amoonguss before they shake off the next taunt. And they didn't have anything that wanted to switch into Snarl Flamethrower. Nice. So -2 for both of these Pokemon. And Amoonguss can't protect, so they either have to switch out or go down. And Pollen Puff puts us into Wiki Berry range. That's amazing. So we get all that health back and some grassy terrain recovery. That's got to be disheartening for the boys on the other side. Once we get rid of Amoonguss, then we can start going Flash Cannon into Enamorus. So yeah, nothing wants to take a Snarl and Flamethrower. And battle is cancelled. Easy dub, clean victory. And that's what I'm saying. I expect to see a ton of opposing Trick Room teams, and this team just handles that really well. So this is the third Regulation D team I've built. I think all three are really strong. You can check out the other two in the last two videos. And for the next few weeks, I'm just going to cycle through these three teams, put them through that quality standard testing, and a week before Regulation D, I'll drop the rental codes. Appreciate y'all. Peace.